7 people who were missing at the beginning of the investigation have all been found, pulled out of the rubble, and identified.
All 7 of the victims of the March 16th Old Montreal fire have now officially been identified a day after the final 2 bodies were recovered from the rubble. Montreal Police and the fire department holding a press conference on Tuesday afternoon at the site of the Place de Youville building as the cause of the fire remains under investigation.
Following positive identifications, the permanent coroner in charge of the investigation, Ms. Jeanne Kamel, confirms the identification and the death of the last 2 victims that were extracted yesterday from the rubble. They are Ms. Charlie Lacroix, 18 years old, and Mr. Walid Belkala, 18 years old. On behalf of the SPVM, the SIM, and all the personnel involved in the management of this event, we wish to express our most sincere condolences to the families and loved ones of Ms. Lacroix and Mr. Belkala. Our hearts go out to you. Please know that the families have been informed beforehand by SPVM investigators that the identifications were made possible thanks to the expertise of pathologists and experts from the Laboratoire de Sciences Judiciaires et de Médecine Légale. Out of respect for the families and loved ones, we will not provide further details on the origin of the victims and the circumstances surrounding their deaths.
At the end of the day yesterday, we confirmed with the help of the dog handler that there were no more victims in the rubbles. This corroborates our conclusion issued since Friday. Thus, the most important part of our work in search of the victim is now completed. Our reconstruction of the event reveals that a total of 22 people were present at the building when the fire started. 6 of them escaped uninjured. 9 were injured and transported to the hospital, and 7 lost their life in the building.
On Monday, the 4 others identified included Anne Wu, Sania Khan, Dania Zafar, and Nathan Sears. The first victim was identified last week as Camille Maheu. Some had rented units in the building on Airbnb, which was prohibited from allowing hosts to rent short-term rentals in the area due to a city bylaw. Airbnb has since announced it would remove all listings in Quebec from its platform that don't have a permit from the province. A report by a Montreal tenants' rights association on Tuesday revealed that 79% of the roughly 30,000 units in Quebec that were available for rent in February on Airbnb were not certified by the province.